Alright, yo guys, so I've been getting a lot of requests to talk about different things. And normally before, I maybe get one request every couple of weeks, yo. But over the last week, I got at least like 5 or 6 requests to talk about either the same thing or different things. That just shows how awesome you guys are, yo. That just shows how many buckets Team SDC really gets.
Shaken.
The All-Star voting. Yo, the All-Star voting system needs to be changed. This system is such trash. It is a mockery of the NBA and its fans. Not to mention, it is totally biased against centers, even power forwards too. Paul George is a power forward. Shut up. Paul George is not a power forward, even if he does play power forward. There have been 3 centers this year who have been shredding up the league. Marcus Cousins, Andre Drummond, Hassan Whiteside. Well, all 3 of them pure flames this year, alright? All 3 of them have been pure flames. But guess what? Not a single one of them will be starting the All-Star game. What kind of cheese is that, NBA? Your system basically doesn't allow, these centers and power forwards to make the All-Star game as a starter. They have to pray that they are voted in by the coaches. Y'all coaches better make the right choices, yo. If y'all coaches don't make the right choices, oh, you best believe I'm coming for you next. What's even worse is Zaza Pachulia. Yo, Zaza Pachulia was only 10,000 votes away from starting the All-Star game. Zaza Pachulia. I'm just saying, he is nothing better. He's a solid NBA center. Yo, he's a great backup NBA center. Nothing more. But he almost freaking made the All-Star team. Are you kidding me? Honestly, are you kidding me, NBA? That is the system that you want? If he would have started the NBA All-Star, do you know the riots? Yo, do you know what would happen? Do you know how mad the fan base would be? Yo, he finished 4th in the Western Conference for front court players. Do you know all the players that he was ahead of? Do you know the amount of disrespect that shows the actual players that they deserve to be an All-Star? Freaking DeMarcus Cousins finished 10th. He finished 10th. And look at the season he's having. Look at the season DeMarcus Cousins is having. He finishes 10th. The last thing about All-Star voting, then we gotta move on. I agree with Kobe Bryant starting the All-Star game. I said it. I agree with that. Why? Because Kobe Bryant was one of the greatest to ever play the games. You can hate him as much as you want, but that still remains a fact. Kobe Bryant is going down as one of the greatest to ever play the game, and this is his last season. Fans want to see him in the All-Star game one last time. If this wasn't his last season, I was like, heck no. No. Kobe Bryant does not deserve to be there. Most improved and most disappointing teams so far this year. We'll start with the most disappointing. When you're thinking lemonade, yo, when you have your heart set on a nice cold glass of lemonade, yo, and you pick up this cup, eyes closed, just in heaven visioning a nice cold glass of lemonade. You put that cup up to your lips. You take a sip. And it's water. It's water. Do you know that is one of the worst? That is one of the worst things that could ever happen to you. I hate when that happens. It is so disappointing. That's the equivalent of this team in the NBA. It's the New Orleans Pelicans. Yo, the New Orleans Pelicans and Anthony Davis have been the most disappointing team this season. Now hold up, for all you Pelicans fans out there, I know that there are tons and tons of injuries, yo. Pelicans are one of the most injury-prone teams in the entire NBA. I ain't gonna bash them too much because I know that they're going through a lot of injuries. You know, they go through a lot, yo. The Pelicans, shout out to all you Pelicans fans. I know it must be hard seeing one of your players go down every single game. But I'm just saying, it's still disappointing, yo. I thought the Pelicans were gonna have a great year. They didn't really change their roster. I didn't think it was possible for them to fall off, so I thought they could only get better. The most improved team, I would have to say my Detroit Pistons. You know, me being a Pistons fan and all, I would have to say my Detroit Pistons. Except I can't, yo. I can't do it. Because they finished as a .500 team last year. After that 5-23 start, they finished the rest of the season 27-27. That's even after Brandon Jennings went down. Once we got rid of Josh Smith and Brandon Jennings was running the show, bruh, let me just tell you the flames that the Detroit Pistons were producing. Gotta go with the New York Knicks. Yo, the Knicks and Christopher Pringle. That That man is the truth. He is the real reason for this Knicks turnaround. You can say it's Carmelo Anthony coming back, but Carmelo Anthony without this Christopher Pringles, without Christopher McSniggles, Carmelo Anthony wouldn't be doing nothing with the team he got. He ain't even got a point guard. Their best point guard is Jose Calderon. And they're right there at 500 and only a couple games out of the playoffs in the East. Compared to last year, we still got a lot of basketball left to play, people. We still got just under half of a season left to go, plus the playoffs, plus the real season, when the NBA really starts the playoffs. But I want to thank everyone that suggested a video. Everyone that suggested a video idea, thank you guys. I want to do more like this, where I can just talk about what you guys want to hear, because that's what this channel is about. That's what this channel is really about. It's about NBA fans, NBA and basketball fans coming together, coming together as a brotherhood. Thank you guys again for all the support. Thank you for liking, commenting, and being subscribed to the channel if you are already. And if you're not, then hit that subscribe button and join the team that stays getting buckets. We're all fans. We're all fans of the NBA, and we all have our favorite team. We all have our favorite teams, and I don't know why the NBA thinks that they're gonna change that by uploading every single video of Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors.